Wholesale Investor is technically a matchmaking service which connects high net worth investors, along with professional investors and international investors, with private opportunities. The biggest challenge for private companies is they really struggle to get visibility in the marketplace. What you'll find is a lot of the Australian financial and business media really seeks to cover the sort of top ASX 300 in their reports. So with private companies, a lot of their messages, a lot of their announcements about what they're doing really goes unheard. I'll give you a good comparison is when you're dealing with, for example, if an investor wants to find out more information about an ASX listed company, they can go to the ASX and they can see a complete news track record about what the company's doing, their latest announcement, their latest updates. For private companies, they really don't have this kind of service. The way Wholesale Investor assists private companies is by giving them a voice and giving them a means to distribute their information, profile their company, and also announcements about what the company has been up to, what they're doing, progress they may have, key people which have joined their company, and then so forth. The way we do that, we have several distribution means for our clients. The first one is the Wholesale Investor magazine, which is now distributed to over 8,700 high net worth, professional, and also international investors, along with service providers and industry participants. The Wholesale Investor the Wholesale Investor website also provides companies with the ability to have their own unique mini site where they can put corporate videos, photos about the company, list their board and management who are involved, talk about their competitive advantages, talk about investment highlights into the company, and really provide investors with more information. Via email, when companies have news and announcements which they want to distribute to the marketplace, we can do that directly via email and also online in the Wholesale Investor Media Centre. Through investor events, we typically have between 60 to 160 people attend our investor events. So it provides investors who have been following companies the opportunity to come and meet with the CEOs of the companies direct. And then finally what we have is CEO interviews. One of the important things in the process of either looking to raise money or trying to generate more awareness about your business is people want to know who's behind the company. They want to see the face of the business. They want to hear from that person directly. So the CEO interviews, which is done in conjunction with Thomson Reuters, provide a really strong means for that. The best way for companies to utilise the Wholesale Investor service is the first step is to profile your company. Now, as I mentioned, the companies can be profiled by a magazine, online, via email, via CEO interviews and so forth, and even at investor events. That's the first step, is actually profiling the company, let people know who you are, what you're doing, who's behind your company. The second step is to ensure that the interest from those investors is retained, and the way that is done is by company news, announcements and updates. I'll give you a good example with the ASX companies is if investors want to find out about ASX companies, as you know, they can go onto their website, they can go onto the ASX and they can see all the latest news about those companies. So the second step in leveraging off the Wholesale Investor service is making sure that investors have those news, have that announcements and updates which they can look at and then track what your company is doing. One of the unique features about Wholesale Investor is the ability for investors to contact companies directly. Wholesale Investor itself is a pure publisher. We're seeking to publish information about your company, we're seeking to promote your information, and we're seeking to profile you. From there, what we want the investors to do is to contact you or your advisory company that you're using directly, not Wholesale Investor. So the way it's set up is when an investor's looking at your information or they're on your unique listing page, they can contact you directly from that spot. One of the most common questions we get asked by clients is do we take success fees? And the answer is unequivocally no. Wholesale Investor, as I mentioned, is a publisher. We work with companies. We work with companies to promote them. We work with companies to profile them. We work with the companies to distribute their news and announcement so it can reach a wider audience than what it's currently reaching right now. Well, the Wholesale Investor database is a quite active one, so we've seen multiple transactions take place as a result of our introductions. And they range from the clean tech sector, biotech sector, mining, technology, internet, agriculture. So right across the sphere of sectors, we've seen transactions take place as a result of our introductions, and those have ranged from anywhere from 100 to 150,000 right up into multi-million dollar commercial transactions which have taken place. To contact Wholesale Investor, all you need to do is go to our website, which is wholesaleinvestor.com.au, then click on the Capital Raising tab. From there, you'll be redirected to a form in which we ask a few simple questions about your company, just so we can know a little bit more information about it. Once you complete that form, then within 24 hours, one of our staff will contact you so we can find out more information about your company and see if what our service has to offer is suitable for what your company is looking to do.